Well, San Diego is known for so many things, including, of course, the wonderful museums that we have across the county. We have so many to showcase, and we want to mention a handful of them. The countless museums that tell the story of our history. Every February, more than 70 museums come together to offer a free or half-price admission, so you can experience that history with a great deal. I'm now joined by Ann McNulty and David Neville to tell us everything about San Diego Museum Month of February. Going to be a big one for so many museums.
Absolutely.
Really. Welcome, you two. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having us.
Anne, I want to start with you. This is something that has been going on for how many years? For a while, right?
37 years. It's the
37
37th year.
So for people who don't know what's going to be happening over the month of February, it's just a perfect opportunity, I'd say, for the parents to maybe bring the kids places. But what is Museum Month?
So Museum Month is a month of half-off admission. You get a museum monthly pass.
That's right.
Right? And it has over 70 museums that you can visit, all the way from North County down all the way to Tijuana, East County, all the way out to Campo.
I mean, people always think, of course, the Balboa Park area already has so many, but this is not just Balboa Park. It's a wide-ranging map, right?
Yes, there are 55 other museums outside of Balboa Park that you can visit during the month for half price.
This is very important. So people can go pick that up at libraries, right?
Yes,
Or they can download it?
Absolutely.
So is it just an app online that they download and?
So you can visit any of the 80 local San Diego public libraries and or Imperial Valley, as well as downloading it at the San Diego Museum Council website, san-diegomuseumcouncil.org.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Why is Museum Month important for San Diegans? I feel like it's a kind of like simple question to ask, but there's a lot of reasons, right?
Absolutely. Well, it's a way to highlight and allow access for families and San Diegans and visitors to visit all of the wonderful things that we offer and showcase in San Diego,
You,
culturally
of course,
and history.
are day-to-day at the Fleet.
I am.
But you're also on the board.
I am.
And then, David, at the Air and Space Museum, right? What is going on at the Air and Space Museum, and what's a little special something that's
So it's super exciting as we're opening up our Ripley's Believe It or Not new special exhibition tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. It's been a very long time since Ripley's has been in the park. We had it the last time in 2013, 2014, but there's some really super new, very interesting exhibits that we have this time. We have an animatronic of Robert Wadlow, who was 8 feet 11 inches tall, the tallest human being. And so when you go in and he stands up, you get to see how tall he is. Also, we have a Matchstick Perseverance Mars rover and Ingenuity helicopter, which was made up of over 800,000 matchsticks over 16 months. Honestly, I thought it would take him longer than that to make something, that intricate.
Right.
It's really, really neat. It's very germane to our museum.
And I feel like that's the key part, is that even if you've been to these museums already, the smaller, exhibitions, the ones that will only be there for a couple months at a time or so, are the big parts of going to these museums, is checking out something new every time you go, right?
Absolutely. And like I said, it's all the way from North County, so you could plan every day of the month to see something.
And that's key, because I also feel like we have viewers, in Oceanside and in Encinitas who are like, well, I don't want to go all the way down to Balboa Park. They can stay up in North County to do some of this, right?
Absolutely.
So the details are that people need to go online and either download it from the website or to just go to a local library, right?
That is correct. And then also before you visit, just to make sure you go online for any potential restrictions or special instructions.
Awesome. Anything going on at the Fleet?
We've got a new film out called
that's right.
Sea Otters, a wild family adventure, where you can watch Finn and his mom survive the wild waters of the sea.
And we've been covering for weeks now, of course, the issue with parking at Balboa Park and that it costs money. But what I want to emphasize is that all of the museums there still need people's support, regardless of, that factor of it. You, of course, did not play a role in deciding that and coming up with that. So while attendance, has been a little lower with those recent parking changes, you all need the public support.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you both for being with us this morning. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Make sure to grab your pass, enjoy Museum Month. There it is. I like how it's like a little passport size too.
It's in your back pocket.
So many options.
So many options.
Awesome. David, Ann, thank you both for joining us.